Henry VIII. He was a king 500 years ago.
I'm the King of England!
He had 6 wives. He cut 2 of their heads off. Between weddings and decapitations, he had sex with many women. Some of these women had babies. Those babies had more babies. And so on. Nearly 500 years later, Showtime hired this guy.
I love genealogy!
To find King Henry's modern-day relatives, this is who he found.
Hello there, I'm Mayor Sykes, and this is my father, Anthony.
I'm Philip Charles Orlando Kingsbury.
My name's Georgia Merton.
What is your conclusion?
Well, I was told through my father, and he first said that he didn't have any direct descendants. So I guess we were quite interested to find out how you thought we were, basically.
Well, according to pro-genealogists, before he married Anne, King Henry had an affair with her sister, Mary Boleyn.
Lady Mary.
They had a daughter who appears to be tied to a large number of living people today.
That isn't in fact the case with our family. We are in fact related through legitimate bloodlines. We are related to him through his sister Mary Tudor, who married Charles Brandon, and they had a daughter, and it goes down through the female line for about 4 or 5 generations.
I know very tenuously that our connection with Henry VIII was through Anne Boleyn, his wife. Is that right, Daddy?
No, I think your direct connection with Henry VIII is through his sister, Margaret, who married the King of Scots, James IV, King of Scotland.
I'm just trying to remember what my great-grandfather was called, but at the moment I can't.
But there is a connection through the Boleyns.
Is it true?
There is a tenuous connection for the Boleyns in that Christopher Coote, great times 14 grandfather, was married to another Anne Boleyn who was the sister of Queen Anne Boleyn.
It's not that simple.
I think, his relationships with all the different girlfriends, I'm sure, produced other bloodlines, which many are proud of.
I hope so.
I did actually tell I told some friends the other night. They just kind of laughed and thought it was funny.
In one of the bookcases at the house that I was brought up in was a magnificent volume about that thick, that high, and it had Blood Royal written on the spine. And my father then opened it up and showed me how we were related to the kings of England, the kings of Scotland.
A lot of people are really interested in royalty, and I suppose I'm someone that isn't so interested as some people would be.
You will remove yourself from my sight.
But I don't pretend to know nearly half as much as he does, and I often get quite confused by the various chains that run through the family lines. But I very much defer to the genius here.
Thank you.
There you have it. Actual modern-day relatives of King Henry VIII. To see where it all began, watch The Tudors, only on Showtime.